thought I had a nice video planned for today. Thomas Tuchel's press conference about Liverpool. Really entertaining, really fun. Hakim Ziyech drama non-stop. Might not play for Morocco ever again. And then there's Eden Hazard to Juventus potentially. Ronaldo to Manchester City. No, he's going to United. This is crazy. This window is absolutely crazy. Let's get into it. Wow, what a day today has been. Listen, I'm at work and my phone is blowing up. Listen, do not turn on your notifications on Fabrizio Romano, especially during the season, right? The work was going and boom, 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 boom. My phone literally boom is a notification. Yeah, there is so much to talk about. We're going to talk about a few stories today. Zouma to West Ham looks like it's in jeopardy. Zouma in West Ham looks like it's in jeopardy due to potential knee ligament issues from Zouma. We're going to talk about that, what that could mean for Jules Koundé, what is holding up the whole process. Number 2, Callum Hudson-Odoi pulls out of the under-21s. We're going to talk about that and we're going to see, what does this mean? Does this mean Ghana? Does this mean he's going to be playing for Ghana in the future? Then, number 3, we are going to talk about the Liverpool game. That's going to be last thing. It's going to be a quick look over because honestly, it's very hard to try to predict lineups at this early stage in the season. And finally, Hakim Ziyech story. But before that, we're going to have a quick glance over the Ronaldo and Hazard thing because I kind of want to talk about that. And I think as football fans, we're all interested. So stay tuned. This video is going to be great. No longer than 10 minutes. I ain't keeping you long. Let's go. But like I always tell you, please hit that like button and push this video to 400 likes. Last time, since I've been back from holiday, 2 videos out in 3 days. Views are back to normal, man. 3.5 grand, 4,000 views. Likes are back up. Interactions brighter than ever. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate your interaction. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a great de-stressor for me. After work, kick back, record a video, talk to you lot about football. It's really fun. It breaks up my studying and work. This is something that's meant to be a second job, but I really enjoy it. And you guys give me the opportunity to have this. So thank you. 300 likes is what we're aiming for, 300, 400. So if we hit that, merci beaucoup. Let's continue with the video. So, story number 1, and for me, this is the biggest one. This is a massive story. Cristiano Ronaldo coming to the Premier League impacts Chelsea. Cristiano Ronaldo, it's not confirmed where he's going to be going, but there is ridiculous stories linking him back to Manchester United, and he's on a flight. I don't know where he's catching flights, but he certainly ain't catching feelings because he ditched Juventus' first opportunity he could get. And for me, it is very interesting what's going to happen. If he joins Man City, say look after the title. We are not dealing with any title anytime soon, maybe for the next 2 years. Pep, Kevin De Bruyne, all that money, and Ronaldo? Nah, forget it. But if he joins United, title race is blown wide open. Because for me, we can compete with United even if they have Cristiano Ronaldo. Eden Hazard potentially is going to Juventus. Now, apparently, Werner's been offered to Juventus, which is crazy for me. I don't understand it. I don't believe it. Tuchel loves him too much. He gives us something different that we don't have. If we let him go. So Timo's staying. I don't see the club getting rid of Timo Werner anytime soon. We ain't cutting no losses with him. He's going to be having a great season. Trust me on that. So this is it. But now into the Chelsea news. So Hakim Ziyech this year is going to have a great season. And part of the reason why I think he's going to have a great season is because he had a pre-season finally. Yes, he got a little niggle in his shoulder, but is nowhere near as extreme as we first anticipated. So now Mr. Hakim Ziyech looks like he's back against Liverpool and should be in contention to play. But the key thing here is Ziyech against Morocco is a beef. The manager of Morocco refused to call him up for the national team. He didn't call him up. Ziyech put a little smiley face emoji, and the rumours are they had a big bust up and he will not be playing for Morocco anymore. Great news for Chelsea. I'm sorry, I know a lot of you Moroccans watch my channel. My viewership from Morocco is actually massive, weirdly enough. I don't know how, but I love it. Thank you very much. But I'm happy he ain't playing for Morocco in the near future. Look, we need Hakim Ziyech to stay. African Cup of Nations coming up. Bruh, If he ain't going away for 3-4 weeks, I am happy with that. We need him. The games that we're going to be playing during that period are massive, and we will need every bit of our squad. And he is a great player that will add to the team, especially if he's performing the way he's been performing in the latter stages of the season. If he's confident, Ziyech, if he's the Ziyech that we know is going to get the ball. Is it Ziyech or Ziyech? I always get it mixed up. A guy that gets on the ball deep and threads passes through, I am going to be very happy. But if it's the Ziyech that is on the periphery of games, I'm going to be frustrated as hell. So this is good news, but it's bad news for him. I hope he sorts it out, because you kind of wanted to see him at the Qatar 2022 World Cup, I'm not going to lie. Story number 2 is a massive one, and this one is massive. Zouma could be jeopardizing the Koundé move. Zouma to West Ham could be off, and this is massive. Like, this is crazy, because Chelsea fans, Chelsea board, and Thomas Tuchel have been coming around to speaking about, look, Zouma might be gone. And Tuchel openly said it today in a press conference. Like, he openly and explicitly said, look, there's a good chance he'll be gone. And that is a massive from Thomas Tuchel. Like, for Tuchel to admit such a thing in public, this means the deal is close to happening. Then Koundé's deal could be off as well, because we all know the deal. I've been telling you guys for weeks now. If Zouma doesn't leave, Koundé ain't coming in. And if he does, I'll be gobsmacked, because there is no way we're going to have 6 centre-backs on the books, including Trevor Chalobah. Like, that is mad. There's no way this is going to happen. It's exciting to see what happens, but West Ham did this with Saïd Benrahma before, where they say, oh, they failed the medical, close to failing the medical, and then all of a sudden they sign him with a loan to obligation or a loan with an option. And I think this is them trying to like haggle, and they don't want to pay the wages for Zouma. I think they're trying to threaten him into a move. So it's exciting stuff. We'll see what happens. I hope he moves on. He needs to move on, because I really want Koundé in my team, I can't lie. Callum Hudson-Odoi, man. Callum Hudson-Odoi's season has not got off to a great start. 0 minute in the Premier League, played 80 minutes in the Super Cup, wasn't fantastic, was very decent. Some would say he was poor. I said he was average, maybe even good. So what happens now? He refuses to call up for the under-21s. Apparently he wants to stay and work under Tuchel during that period, just to show him what he's made of and develop. A lot of people think it's got something to do with Ghana. I don't think it is. I genuinely do not think it's something to do with Ghana. I think this is purely based on the fact he wants to spend more time with Thomas Tuchel, be in front of his eyes, develop and prove to the man that he's worthy to play for the team. Callum is a phenomenal talent. A lot of you got really upset when I said he's a bigger talent than Mason Mount. I think he is. I think there's so much potential in this kid. And I think it must hurt him every time he sees Musiala score goals for Bayern Munich. I think it might hurt him every time he sees his fellow countrymen such as Jadon Sancho move on and have such great careers, and he's sitting on the bench rotting away, because that's exactly what's happening to him. For me personally, he needs to leave Chelsea and move on to bigger and better things for his career. He might not be able to play at Chelsea week in, week out, but one day he will be good enough if he gets the game time now. So I wish him all the best. I hope this works out, but I think he's doing the right thing. He's getting his head down and he's working, and that's the most important thing. Guys, this video is a long one, and I'm not gonna bore you guys with Thomas Tuchel's full press conference, because it's one of those things where normally when the season is on, there's not as much news. We talk about the press conference in detail. We go into the team lineups, predicted lineups, but today, there's no point. There's so much news. I'll be here for half an hour recording and cutting it down for you guys for an 18-minute video that you guys aren't going to watch. So, the preview to Chelsea-Liverpool tomorrow, what is there to preview? Both teams are undefeated. Both teams are looking sick. Is it going to be a draw? I doubt it. I don't think it's going to be a draw. I think the midfield battle is going to be integral. When I say integral, I mean Jorginho and Kante need to step up tomorrow and dominate that midfield of theirs. Because if we win the midfield battle, we can neutralize their front three, and their front three is deadly. Like, Salah is a goal scorer, Mane is a goal scorer, and Jota is a goal scorer. And that's not including Firmino, who usually plays very well against us. But at the same time, we can pose a threat against them. I don't know what's going to happen. I think Timo Werner's going to come in. I think Tuchel picks players based on suitability against the opponent. When I say that, I mean teams that park the bus and have deep blocks. I think it's a Havertz, Mount and Lukaku game all day, every day. Ziyech maybe coming in for Mount. for extra creativity. For games that have space in behind, Ziyech, Mount, and one and only Timo Werner. Lukaku starts every game. Look, we know that's the deal. This is Lukaku's team. Like, you look at the videos in training, you can tell straight away. Lukaku is the daddy of the team, bruv. He is in charge. He's the older veteran now at 28. He's the one everyone looks up to. He's the one that's been around the block. He knows what's going on. He basically runs the team for Tuchel on a pitch sense, and I like that. I actually think it's important to have seasoned veterans that are in the prime of their careers running the team. Like, it's a good influence. Tuchel said one of the reasons he signed Lukaku was because he fit the criteria of the characteristics needed from a mental standpoint, the way he viewed the game, the way his attitude was, and it wouldn't harm the harmony of the squad, and I think that is very important. Quick prediction, I think we're going to get a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. But it's an away game at Anfield at nighttime, so it is what it is. You guys already know that's one of those hard ones. But yes, guys, this was the Kavkas View. Tomorrow I will be giving you a match post-match review. Make sure you're back. And the season after Tuesday gets back to normal. So peace out. I'm out.